Cocos nucifera. Cocos nucifera is a coconut tree and a member of the palm family. The term coconut can refer to the coconut palm, the seed, or the fruit. The term is derived from the 16th century Portuguese and Spanish word coco, which means head or skull, because of the 3 indentations on the coconut shell that resemble facial features. Cocos nucifera is a large palm growing up to 30 meters tall with pinnate leaves and pinnae. Old leaves break away, leaving the trunk smooth. On very fertile land, a tall coconut palm tree can yield up to 75 fruits per year, but more often yields less than 30, mainly due to poor cultural practices. Given proper care and growing conditions, coconut palms produce their first fruit in 6 to 10 years. It takes 15 to 20 years to reach peak production. The coconut fruit is a drupe, not a true nut. Like other fruits, it has 3 layers, the exocarp, mesocarp, and endocarp. The exocarp and mesocarp make up the husk of the coconut. The mesocarp is composed of a fiber called coir, which has many traditional and commercial uses. The shell has 3 germination pores, or eyes, that are clearly visible on its outside surface once the husk is removed. The palm produces both the female and male flowers on the same inflorescence, and the female flower is much larger than the male flower. Flowering occurs continuously throughout the plant's life. When the coconut makes a sloshing sound when it's shaken, it is ready to be planted. The coconut palm produces fruits with 3 carpels. 2 pores are closed while 1 pore is open for the access of the seed. Inside the fruit of the coconut is a coconut apple, which absorbs the endosperm tissue so that shoots receive the sugar and minerals that it needs from the endosperm. As the shoot and the root grow from the seed, they break through the mesocarp and exocarp and start the process of growing into a coconut tree. The coconut has 2 places of origin, the Pacific and the Indian Ocean. In the Pacific, coconuts were likely on islands in Southeast Asia, meaning the Philippines, Malaysia, and Indonesia. In the Indian Ocean, the likely center of cultivation include the southern periphery of India, such as Sri Lanka, the Maldives, and the Laccadives. The coconut palm thrives on sandy soils and is highly tolerant of salinity. It prefers areas with abundant sunlight and regular rainfall, which makes colonizing shorelines of the tropics relatively straightforward. Coconuts also need high humidity for optimum growth, which is why they are rarely seen in areas with low humidity, like the southeastern Mediterranean or Spain, even where temperatures are high enough. Coconut palms require warm conditions for successful growth and are intolerant of cold weather. Some seasonal variation is tolerated with good growth, where mean summer temperatures are between 28 and 37 degrees Celsius, and survival as long as winter temperatures are above 4 to 12 degrees Celsius. The primary product is copra, the white meat found adhering to the inner wall of the shell. It is dried to 2.5% moisture content, shredded and used in cakes, candies, and other confections. Alternately, coconut oil is expressed from copra, which is used in a wide variety of cooked foods and margarine. The raw copra can be grated and squeezed to obtain coconut milk. Coconut water is obtained from immature coconuts, providing a welcome source of fresh, sterile water in hot tropical environments. As it turns out, coconut water is a workable short-term substitute for human blood plasma and was positively tested as emergency intravenous fluid as far back as the 50s. There's been at least 1 documented case where a coconut IV was used in the Solomon Islands to treat a severely dehydrated patient. Biodiesel has been making the rounds as a fossil fuel alternative, and coconut trees happen to be one of them that can produce oil in workable quantities. Not only that, but coconuts can perform multiple roles as a base, substance, an additive, or a direct substitute for petroleum diesel.